Namaskaram. Good morning to all of you. Warm welcome to all of you for this talk on basic of music and music therapy by Dr. Meenakshi Ravi. I'll just give a very small intro about Dr. Meenakshi Ravi. Sangeeta Vidushi, Nada Yogini, Dr. Meenakshi Ravi is a founder of Meera Center for Music. She is a musician, music therapist, and music teacher since 3 decades. She is PhD in professional social work from Bangalore University, and she holds honorary doctorate in music and music therapy from Global Peace University, USA. Uniqueness of Dr. Meenakshi Ravi is blending holistic health and Carnatic music. Since 3 decades, organizing awareness programs, workshop, paper presentation, releasing music albums, and authored 3 books, more so in the area of health, holistic health, and music therapy. Dr. Meenakshi Ravi has been bestowed with many awards. I just really mentioned few. Extraordinary Teacher Award, Lifetime Achievement Award, and Nada Yogini Award. So without wasting further time, I would like to hand over the session to Dr. Meenakshi Ravi. Warm welcome and thanks for accepting. It's an honor for us to really have you as the presenter. All the audience, we would request all of you to mute so that when you have any questions, kindly reserve the questions for the last 10 minutes. The session is going to be around 1.5 hours. The last 10 minutes is selected for questions. So you can really unmute that time and then ask your question. Or you can put down your question in the chat box so that we can really take it up in the end. Thank you very much. Over to Dr. Meenakshi Ravi.
Thank you very much, Sujata and Balakrishnan, for having given an excellent opportunity for me to share my little knowledge and experience as a mental health professional and also as a musician and as a therapist. So this is a very good opportunity for me. I'll start with music only. Om. 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 Gajananam Bhutaganaadisevitam Kapitthajambuphala Sarabhakshitam Umasutam Shokavinashakaranam Namami Vigneshwara Padapankajam Mala Sudha Kumbha Vibodha Mudra Vidya Virajate Karvarijata Aparya Sudham Prashim Shri Sharadamba Pranatosmi Nityam Shri Sharadamba Pranatosmi Nityam Shri Sharadamba Pranatosmi Nityam Guru Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Dehi Dehi Sharada Gnanam Dehi Sarvada Dehi Dehi Sharada Gnanam Dehi Sarvada Prema Rupini Sharada Bhaktim Dehi Sarvada Prema Rupini Sharada Bhaktim Dehi Sarvada Dehi Dehi Sharada Gnanam Dehi Sarvada Yoga Rupini Sharada Yogam Dehi Sarvada Yoga Rupini Sharada Yogam Dehi Sarvada Dehi Dehi Sharada Gnanam Dehi Sarvada Mukti Rupini Sharada Moksham Dehi Sarvada Mukti Rupini Sharada Moksham Dehi Sarvada Sharada Jaya Sharade, Jaya Sharade, Jaya Sharade, Sharade, Jaya Sharade, Jaya Sharade, Jaya Sharade, Dehi Dehi Sharada Gnanam Dehi Sarvada Dehi Dehi Sharada Gnanam Dehi Sarvada Sarvada Gnanam Dehi Sarvada Sarvada. To begin with, I offer my pranams to my parents and all my music gurus and academic gurus and spiritual gurus for whatever I am today. I offer my gratitude to all and thank you so much once again. So it is a wonderful topic, very interesting topic. What is music? What are its healing qualities? All of us know that music is part and parcel of our life. Since the day of our birth, we have been listening to music in one form or the other. Music starts with the first cry of the child. It starts. Probably the child would have listened to music in one form or the other when the fetus was in the womb, mother's womb, right now? And especially in our Indian culture, music is there starting from birth to death. It is part of our culture, part of our religion, part of our tradition, part of our social norms, part of our culture, everything. There is not even a single event wherein there is no music. We listen to music in different forms at different occasions. We all know that music gives us joy, happiness. We can forget everything. We can sleep well. We can, it raises our level of energy. As soon as we get up, we listen to some music in some form or the other. It might be shlokas or Vishnu Sahasranamam, or Lalita Sahasranamam, or many other, Sanskrit shlokas, or we might listen to some very good music, whether it is Hindustani or Carnatic or shlokas or bhajans or light music or devotional music or film music. It doesn't matter, but all of us will listen and we know the most of the qualities, healing qualities of music experientially, right? But when we go in depth to analyze what are the healing qualities of music and why it is very much blended with holistic health and why it can be used as a therapeutic intervention, it definitely needs an analysis in depth. Fortunately, I was blessed with this, this path of exploring to the deeper dimensions of Carnatic music with holistic health approach and also as a therapeutic intervention. Because why I could do this, I was really blessed. I'm really blessed with the psychology and social work background, education. I worked in the field of family counseling for almost 15 years, and I got my doctorate in the same subject. So the deeper analysis of human problems and how it affects their emotions, how they suffer from anxiety, depression, tension, and so many other psychological abnormalities. All of us, we undergo in some form or the other at some point of time. And if we can come out easily with that insight of, yes, I have a problem and I know the root, I know the secrets of overcoming them, it's fine. We'll have our own, mechanisms to overcome. All of us, we experience. But for some individuals, definitely they find it very difficult to overcome all these, problems, whether it is psychological, social, or spiritual, or physical. So for such clients, I had an opportunity to experiment both counseling as well as music as an intervention. So that really gave me a lot of strong base to link music with the holistic health. Holistic health means physical, psychological, social, and spiritual. This dimension, unfortunately, in India, it is, like all of us, music has been stuck to performances, programs, and, gaining awards and, social medias, using social medias, coming up in music field. It is really good. It is definitely very much needed for any individual who wants to flourish in music field. But it is not stopped at that level. Music has got inner dimensions. All whatever we do, like in the present scenario, it is for the external gains. But when we analyze in depth how it is interrelated to our inner self, psychologically, physically, socially, and spiritually, we will be really wonderstruck at the dynamics of Indian music. My God, does it have so many qualities we are not aware of? Can't blame anyone because the situation is like that. But when we analyze our original music of contributors like Tyagaraja, Muthuswami Dikshitar, Shama Shastris, all Dasas, Purandara Dasa, Kanakadasa, Annamacharya, and so many other composers are there in India, whether it is Hindustani music or Carnatic music. The original objective, the goal of music is for self-realization, right? You agree with me? Because all of them, they became one with the divine. They could see their God and they became, they contributed a lot to Carnatic Indian music, and they became one with the divine. They were not bothered about any kacheris or this thing. When we analyze their life, my God, they led they led a very poor, very simple life, very auspicious, pious life they led. They were not after any materialistic gains at all. Their objective of music was Nada Yoga. Through Nada Yoga, they reached God. That was the original, objective of our Indian music. Compared to Indian music with global music, Indian music has got 1,000 many unique qualities of its, either in the form of elements of Indian music and techniques of Indian music, and it is related to the divine origin. That's why it has got, very many varieties it has. Whether you take in the form of ragas or talas or compositions highlighting human values, my God, it has got immense depth and diversity. This is the uniqueness of Indian music. When it comes to therapy, I feel really sorry that all Western countries have already formulated music as a therapeutic intervention in all the medical, psychiatric, geriatric, social rehabilitation centers throughout all the countries. Unfortunately, in India, still it is an infant stage. And all in countries, they are looking at India, how they have a lot of respect for our culture and our music. But they're looking at us, how India will contribute to the holistic health and therapy as a therapeutic intervention, how and when it will contribute to the, the solid base of music therapy. Now, in India, it is still in infant stage, it is growing. For me, it was my passion because I had knowledge of psychology and social work, and I had work experience of counseling. I had, music in my blood since childhood. Probably I started listening to music when I was in my mother's womb, because my mother was a musician, my grandfather was a musician. It runs in the blood. So because of two fields, I really felt like I must do something by blending both. And fortunately, I was blessed with many spiritual gurus, so to take it to this level. So now, after understanding the present scenario of Indian music for wellness and Indian music as a therapeutic intervention, I'll come to the definition of music. See, this also I'll be singing two compositions for you, explaining the definition of music and also the healing qualities of music. Through music only I want to contribute. Then I will present in PPT. Through PPT, you will get all the points. But to begin with, this composition I composed long back. What is music? This composition says, Sapta Swaragala Sangama. Music has got 7 notes. All of you are aware. Pranavanadadi Ugama. The origin of music is Onkara. It has 5 elements: Shruti, pitch, raga, tune, tala, rhythm, bhava, melody. It has got content with sahitya. It has sahitya. Madhurya tumbida gana lahariyo. That means all these elements are blended with melody. Our music has got 7 swaras: Shadja, Rishabha, Gandhara, Madhyama, Panchama, Daivata, Nishada. And these are all the basic notes of Indian music. There are 7 talas, 5 jatis. Totally, it has 35 talas. What it gives? It gives bliss, joy, and stimulation of positive energy. This is the spring. Indian music is the spring of divinity, positivity, and calmness, serenity. ಅನನ್ಯ ಚೇತನಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಫೂರ್ತಿ ಅನ್ನೆಲೆಯೋ. Music inspires 90% of all living creatures. Very rarely we come across, people, human beings who do not like music. I have seen, in my lifetime, I have seen at least 2 people who never liked music. Anyway, for everything there is an exception. So, but normally music inspires us. Music gives us tranquility. Music makes us joyful. We forget everything by listening to music. Or if you are a vocalist, or if you play any instrument, you can relate to me. At least while doing puja or while studying, our mind gets diverted. When you are singing in a proper shruti, in a melodious way, in a devotional way, apaswaram, no. If you sing apaswaram, definitely you can't enjoy. If you sing with devotion, with bhava, melody, you will not, think about the time. You would have forgotten yourself, and you'll be listening to 2 hours, 3 hours kacheri. When you go to very good kacheri of your choice, your liking, you will forget everything. You will be just out of the world, not bothered about anything at all. You will forget yourself also, right? That is the power of music. In no other process or action or act you will find 100% involvement. I'll sing for you, then I'll go to the healing qualities. It is in the Raga Kalyani. No. ಸಪ್ತ ಸ್ವರಗಳ ಸಂಗಮ ಪ್ರಣವನಾದಿ ಉಗಮ ಸಪ್ತ ಸ್ವರಗಳ ಸಂಗಮ ಪ್ರಣವನಾದದಿ ಉಗಮ ಶ್ರುತಿರಾಗತಾಳ ಭಾವ ಸಮ್ಮೇಳನದಿ ಶ್ರುತಿರಾಗತಾಳ ಭಾವ ಸಮ್ಮೇಳನದಿ ಮಾಧುರ್ಯ ತುಂಬಿರ ಗಾನದ ಹರಿಯೋ ಮಾಧುರ್ಯ ತುಂಬಿರ ಗಾನದ ಹರಿಯೋ ಸಪ್ತ ಸ್ವರಗಳ ಸಂಗಮ ಪ್ರಣವನಾದದಿ ಉಗಮ ಷಡ್ಜ ಪಂಚಮ ಪ್ರಕೃತಿ ಸ್ವರವು ಋಷಭ ಗಾಂಧಾರ ಮಧ್ಯಮ ದೈವತ ಷಡ್ಜ ಪಂಚಮ ಪ್ರಕೃತಿ ಸ್ವರವು ಋಷಭ ಗಾಂಧಾರ ಮಧ್ಯಮ ದೈವತ ನಿಷಾದ ರೂಪದಿ ವಿಕೃತಿ ಸ್ವರವು ನಿಷಾದ ರೂಪದಿ ವಿಕೃತಿ ಸ್ವರವು ಸಂಗೀತ ಸಾರದ ಮೂಲ ಸ್ವರವು ಸಂಗೀತ ಸಾರದ ಮೂಲ ಸ್ವರವು ಸಪ್ತ ಸ್ವರಗಳ ಸಂಗಮ ಪ್ರಣವನಾದದಿ ಉಗಮ ಸಪ್ತ ತಾಳದಿ ಕೂಡಿದ ಲಯವು ಪಂಚಜಾತಿಯ ಗತಿಯ ವಿಧವು ಸಪ್ತ ತಾಳದಿ ಕೂಡಿದ ಲಯವು ಪಂಚಜಾತಿಯ ಗತಿಯ ವಿಧವು ಆನಂದ ಶಕ್ತಿಯು ಹೊಮ್ಮುವ ಸೆಲೆಯೋ ಅನನ್ಯ ಚೇತನಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಫೂರ್ತಿಯ ನೆಲೆಯೋ ಅನನ್ಯ ಚೇತನಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಫೂರ್ತಿಯ ನೆಲೆಯೋ ಸಪ್ತ ಸ್ವರಗಳ ಸಂಗಮ ಪ್ರಣವನಾದದಿ ಉಗಮ ಸಪ್ತ ಸ್ವರಗಳ ಸಂಗಮ ಪ್ರಣವನಾದದಿ ಉಗಮ ಪ್ರಣವನಾದದಿ ಉಗಮ ಪ್ರಣವನಾದದಿ ಉಗಮ. Yeah. Thank you. Now I'll start with the explanation. Can I have the first slide? Sujata? Yeah. Anyway, while doing that, I will start. See, now we understand what is the concept of music. The definition of music is Bharata, Bhava, Raga, Tala. Along with that, we have Shruti, pitch, and the content, Sahitya. So we have all these 5 elements constitute music. The origin of music is Omkara. it has been stated in our scriptures that the entire universe began, it started with the vibrations of the Omkara. In Tyagaraja's compositions, many of his compositions, he highlights, especially in a composition called Nada Tanumadisham Shankaram. In this composition, he says that music has been originated in Samaveda through Omkara, and he says that it was a revelation from Ishvara to Parvati through his 5 phases. Sadyojata, Ishanya, there are 5 phases for Ishvara. Through 5 phases of Ishvara, Parameshwara revealed the secret of music to Parvati. So, points to be remembered is the origin is Omkara, Samaveda, and it was a revelation of Parameshwara to Parvati. The entire secrets of music he gave to us, to whatever is available. So, another definition of music is very, very interesting. M stands for melody, U stands for universal, S stands for spiritual, I stands for identification of myself with the vibrations, which makes me calm and creative. The most important element of music, the process of music, what happens, why it is related to holistic health and therapy is, when I am singing, so many processes take place without my knowledge. I am singing, that's all. I am singing, I am enjoying, I am in bliss. But without my knowledge, so many processes are taking place internally. I am not aware of. That's the beauty of it, because I am crossing the boundary of the body, mind, and intellect, and directly I am reaching to the soul. That is the Chaitanya, which is the ultimate essence of a human personality. Music and spirituality are 2 faces of a single coin. Melody, you understood. It is melody, M, universal. Throughout the universe, there is music in different forms. Each country has got music depending upon its own culture, language, tradition, and geographical domain. Each country has. We know that. So it is universal. We see music in the roaring sounds of ocean. We see music among animals. We see music in nature when the trees make sound, when they're through the wind, oscillation of the trees movements. We really listen to so many beautiful natural sounds. So music is present throughout the universe. Melody, which is universal, spiritual. Why it is spiritual? Because music directly reaches to the soul. What happens in the meditation, in the spiritual processes, yoga, meditation, satsanga, sankirtana, these are all process of internal purification and reaches to our inner self, the soul, the Chaitanya. Same process take place in music directly. It is so difficult for us to sit in meditation because our mind is full of thoughts and we find it very difficult to control thoughts. In music, I'm not bothered about anything at all. I'm not aware of my body, mind, and intellect. I'm zero. I'm completely focusing on the beautiful vibrations of the tune, the content, and the thala. So much balance I need to make without my knowledge. That's the beauty of all of you sing in your own way, whether it can be shlokas or it can be bhajans, it can be chanting of Omkara also. Even if you can hum Hindi film songs or Kannada film songs, you will be enjoying so much, right? So you are not aware, but so many processes are taking place without my knowledge, without your knowledge. That's the beauty of music. Why do you feel happy? Why do you forget everything? Why do you feel sleepy? Why do you feel hungry also? If I sing for 1 hour, really I feel very hungry. If I am in depressive mood, if I can sing, I can elevate my mood. All of you experience this, but we are not aware of what is happening. Exactly what is happening, how it is related to our inner health. We are get to know in a systematic way. So, identification of myself with the vibrations. So, you understood music is melody, which is universal, which is spiritual, and what happens as a process, I identify completely myself with the vibrations of the swaras, which makes me very creative, which makes me very calm, serene, tranquil, or which makes me very active also, positive energy. Because it crosses the boundaries of body, mind, and intellect and directly reaches to the Chaitanya of you, Chaitanya, soul of you. That's why you forget everything, and it's a blissful state, which is the state of spirituality, meditation, all spiritual processes. No, they have music in the background. You must, if you have gone for a retreat, definitely you will understand. Light music will be going on, and you will be in a meditation state. So music directly reaches to that, level. So music, what happens is, it is a pranayama. It gives us a lot of concentration, and it is meditation. 3 processes take simultaneously when you are in the process of either listening to music, especially if you are a active participant of music. So now the first slide, can I have? So let us offer our prostrations to all these, the avatars of Indian music, without which music would not have been existed at all. Music, I have already explained, but still, music is an art and science of combining vocal or instrumental sounds or tones in varying melody, harmony, and timbre, especially so as to form structurally and emotively expressive compositions. We can express our emotions in a very creative, constructive way. Music is a moral law. It gives soul to the universe, wings to the mind, fight to the imagination, a charm to sadness, gaiety, and life to everything. It is the essence of order and leads to all that is good, just, and beautiful. Next. This is a formal definition of music. Yeah. Now we will come to the divine healing qualities of Indian music. See, all the entire music, global music might have all these qualities, but Indian music has got its own uniqueness. So since I come from Carnatic music background, I'll be concentrating on the healing qualities of Indian music. Next. Yes. Well, see, what is holistic health? Health is music, the WHO, it defines health as, health is not merely an absence of disease or infirmity, but a state of complete well-being at physical, social, and spiritual level. Complete health. I don't think any individual will have 100% total health. With due respects to those who are privileged to have 100% health. All of us, while going, we will have at least some form of, illnesses throughout our this thing. But that is passing phase. But by and large, WHO defines health that it is not merely absence of a disease, but we should have a balance among all these components of health. So physical health, we know that it is purely physiological. Cells, tissues, and organs, we should maintain good health physically, physiologically, psychologically, all our emotions, feelings, thoughts, and reflections, and free from mental conflicts. All these come under psychological health. How much peaceful we are, how much optimistic attitude we have, how much positivity we have, all this, it will come under psychological health. Social health, it is related to our social behavior. How nicely we keep up our social interactions, relationships, communications, all these come under social health. Spiritual health, how much we are connected to our inner self. Spirituality and religion, they are definitely different. Religious, how much religious we are, how much puja, all those things, rituals, japa, all these come under religion. It depends upon to which religion you belong, to which rituals you follow, what are all the different types of festivals you follow. All these come under religion. But spirituality is the essence of the soul, science of the soul. So spirituality says that only one divine force is there for the throughout universe. We are all, jyotis, Atma jyotis of that, the divine light. That's what spirituality says. All are equal in the eyes of God. So, we should really have humanity, compassion, empathy, affection, and service orientation towards the society. Apart from leading our life, confined to our family, normally we confine throughout our life to our family roles, and we stuck to the family roles throughout our life. If we are not spiritually inclined, or if you are not social, if you do not cross the boundary of family mentally and get attached to get connected to good friends with good attitude, optimism, and especially when we grow old, when we finish all our responsibilities, you agree with me that we need peer group to share our feelings, and we need satsangs, and we need very good what do you say, interpersonal relationship with our peer group, and with good satsanga, with good friends who are gnanis. All these, we start understanding the value of all these things. That's why Coil Trust has come, because they want to promote music and they want to get educated, through music and all related music subjects. So it's really, very good initiative. I appreciate Shri Balakrishnan and Sujata Balakrishnan and all other trustees who are there, because it's such a wonderful initiative to know so many things which we are not aware of. Because even now I feel that I am a student of Carnatic music, I am a student of psychological, spiritual health, whatever field, because it is an ocean. In this Janma, at least we are destined to know little, one iota, one drop of music, or one drop of knowledge. That's all we can do, because in this span of maybe 70 years or 75, we don't know when the call will come. But until that time, the knowledge, gaining knowledge should be forever. It should not stop. So that's what our scripture says, that you are an Atma, and in this Janma, for having born as a human being itself is a punyam for all of us. So we should make use of this life, and we should really contribute to the best of our this thing, Atmanom mokshartha jagadahitava. That's what our scripture says. If we want to realize ourselves, we need to do selfless service for the cause of society. So spiritual health also is very, very important for all of us. How music is blended, it is directly related to the physical health, we will see. It's a natural breathing exercise. It increases in lungs capacity. There are practical examples of chronic asthma being cured because of rigorous practice of vocal music and playing the flute. I'm very, very happy to tell you that I feel very, elated, because I was an asthmatic patient for many years, because that was also hereditary for me, like music. But since 30 years, because of singing constantly in the early morning hours, getting up at 4:30 and practicing music when I was young girl, for many years I did. Sujata, I want to have that the previous slide only, physical. So my asthma got cured. Since 30 years, I have not suffered from asthmatic attack at all. And the pulmonologists, they say that it increases your lungs capacity, PFT. That they'll, whenever we go for master health checkup, they do this PFT, pulmonary functioning. It is my heart function, lungs capacity is very good for my age because I sing. So it is whoever plays wind instruments, something is related to your breathing, it increases the lungs capacity. And definitely all these, in fact, many people, they are not aware. If they have asthma, it's better they make the patient to learn music or to learn flute or saxophone, any instrument related to wind. And all of us, we know that it calms the mind and relaxes the body. It induces sound sleep. We listen to very good music, soothing music before we go to bed, before we sleep, or while we want to sleep in a very, peaceful way. It's better to have some soothing music, which most of you might be doing. And it increases in appetite. Playing other instruments like veena, violin, guitar, and drums, it brings muscular and neurological balance and coordination. It's a wonderful this thing, because we don't know, we are just playing the veena or the mridangam or the violin or drums. So much of muscular and neurological coordination has to take place. We are not aware. I am just playing the drum, or I'm playing the violin, I'm playing the veena because I love it. It's my profession, it's my hobby, I'm doing it. But without my knowledge, so many processes are taking place. That's the beauty of music, my friends, because we are just involved in the art. But without our knowledge, so much inner balance it brings. Music promotes energy and activity. It has a healthy impact on the nervous system. Definitely. So many, I will, in future classes, I'll be sharing many examples of music therapy, what I have been administering, how the patients have found a lot of improvements in their total well-being. And it has positively affects cognitive performance. It really improves, the cognitive performance of the patients. Next. Next, coming to the psychological aspects of music and holistic health. What are the healing qualities of music? We know that it relaxes mind. It reduces the, can I have the next PPT, please? It enables to express. So all of us, we know that it gives peace, tranquility, happiness, and bliss to human mind. It enables to express the suppressed feelings in a positive, constructive, and creative manner. I experimented for clients with anxiety, depression, and attempted suicide cases. Along with counseling, I administered music as a therapeutic intervention. This, for it really acted as a wonderful medium for their emotional catharsis, to express their bottled up feelings in a very, very positive way. Of course, through tears only they expressed, but they were so happy to listen to music. They shared everything. So because it's not easy to share, with anyone, but some feelings we cannot express with anyone, we suppress. But at least in the process of counseling, clients were definitely made comfortable to express whatever the bottled up emotions they have. Music, counseling helped them, but music acted as a supplementary medium for the expression of their all feelings. It increases creative skills and memory power. You agree with me, because if you have learned music when you are a child, you will not forget all those items at all. You might have forgotten the recent learned ones, but whatever you have learned when you were young, when you were a child, you will never forget, right? So this is the beauty of music, the power of music. It really will become more creative, and it really enhances our memory power. We have seen on many patients how, with the neurological problems, they would have lost memory. But with music, they can relate to whatever we are telling, or we are advising, we are instructing. They'll start remembering all the old items. I had one patient. She was 65 years, and she got a stroke, and she was operated. Her brain was operated. After that, she lost memory. So doctor advised family to admit her to music therapy. So she came to me about 15 years back. She came to me, and I didn't know that she had learned music already for many years. So I started teaching her. She had lost her speech and also memory. I started teaching her I started revising all old lessons, what she had learned. You don't believe, within 6 months, she performed a concert in her house only. Parents were, family people were so supportive. They wanted to do their best for her singing skill, and also to regain her memory power. She was so almost every alternative day she used to come, since she lived very close to my house. The husband used to bring her. She improved quite a lot. She started remembering all old compositions, whatever she had learned, and she regained her memory, and she started feeling very confident about herself. She started cooking, and her speech became very clear. Enormous improvement I could see in her. It enables positive thinking, optimistic attitude, 100%. It makes us positive. The more we sing, either in any form, I am telling you, not only classical music, bhajans, shlokas, even chanting of simple omkaras, it really elevates our energy level. It expands broad-mindedness, compassion, and unconditional love. For a real artist who has surrendered himself or herself to the divine art of music, definitely humility, unconditional love, understanding ability, broad-mindedness, humanity, all these things should come. It creates a strong base for spiritual thinking, because the original goal of our Indian music is self-realization, Atma Sakshatkara, or understand to become one with the divine, for which music is an excellent medium. It is a meditative process and improves concentration. Because concentration, it becomes spontaneous because of singing for hours together. Mind will not get diverted at all. It will be 100% meditation, 100% concentration, 100% involvement. It inculcates and energizes self-esteem, self-confidence, and values with optimistic attitude towards life. Friends, I want to say that since almost 23 years, I have been working as a music therapist, administering music for wellness for all normal individuals, and as a therapeutic intervention for those who have special needs. Music, it enhances self-esteem. I have been seeing in all my clientele, whoever has got special challenges, through music, their self-esteem will increase, confidence level increase, and they feel worthy of living, because they will have so many challenges which cannot be cured 100% with whatever therapies they take. We can definitely increase their quality of life, their well-being. Definitely we can do that. So music has become a wonderful medium to do that. Positive and optimistic attitude. I can also do something related to music. All my children, divine children with special challenges, they are very, very happy with music therapy, because it addresses to all their recognition, inner needs. joy, confidence, self-esteem, expression, self-expression, boldness, all these things will come through music. It instills discipline because of singing or presenting music in a stipulated framework of Shruti, Laya, and Tala. Music unites body, mind, and soul and brings balance among them. See, you would have seen lots of concerts. So much, they have to sing with Shruti, Talam, with Mridangist and violinist. So much of coordination they have to do. They would not have rehearsed for Kacheri. They will sit on the stage. On the stage, the main artist will start singing Varnam, Kirtanas, Alapana, Nirval, Swaraprastaram, Ragatana Pallavi. So many items the artist will sing, but the violinist will definitely follow and she will embellish. The Mridangist and the violinist, all Upakavadyas, they will embellish the concert. They wouldn't have rehearsed it at all, because they're all experts in their own field, but they will give their best output on the stage. That is internal balance. They have to understand they have to comprehend, understand, and they have to enjoy what the main artist is singing and how to embellish. So many processes take place without their knowledge. They will be giving the concert, they'll be enjoying, they want to give their best to the audience. But now, since we know how to analyze what happens psychologically, what happens neurologically, what happens socially, what happens spiritually, so this is a different field altogether. Because I see that 99% of the musicians are not aware of all these deeper aspects of music. What happens to them, they're enjoying, they're reaping the benefits, but they are not aware of, in a systematic way, why it is happening, what are all the processes are happening, they are not aware. So, but like if they know, it will be very good, it will be really an added element for them. They can make their music more impactful. So it brings a lot of inner discipline. It creates a deeper awareness and insight towards the self. That is the ultimate goal of music. It connects to your inner self. Next. Yes, how it is related, healing qualities of music. Music gives the ability for social recognition. All of you know that whenever you sing, whenever you go to some function, if somebody asks you to sing, you will be recognized. Everybody will appreciate. And without your knowledge, especially I find among children, who are very good in singing, they will excel in everything, because they will be recognized and they will be called for stage performance. They will become leaders to coordinate with others and to do group programs. My God, so many things we are going to gain through music. It enables to gain a good social status, respect, awards and titles at state, national and international levels. There is no dearth for awards and recognition nowadays in the present scenario. Social medias are there. So many types of recognition artists get. Of course, it depends upon their luck and networking with people and so many other criteria that take place. But still, by and large, see, I am not at all very famous at all in music field, but I feel so much happy because I am able to do something which is worth, which is catering to the needs of India. And I have not gone behind recognition at all. My work is, I'm a professional. So it is my, social responsibility to contribute to music therapy. So it was my passion and I started doing that. Now, Meera Center for Music Therapy, it really stands first. I really feel very proud to say that it is divine grace, and what it is through my clientele. I have come to know so many people and the recognition is coming to me. So it's definitely, I feel so good because at least these awareness programs, I'm able to do more. So the recognition gives more responsibilities on the part of the artist or on the part of the individual who gains recognition, who gets recognition. It becomes a source to develop leadership qualities, and intensifies social communications. Students become leaders who are all learning because they need to organize so many programs. They get that leadership quality, and social communication skills will really improve. Friendship, broad outlook, love, and compassion, it will become a part of a real artist. This needs to be underlined, real artist, because we see so many artists performing beautifully on the stage. When they come down from the dais, we see a paradoxical personality. So many times, I had to present a paper in NIMHANS, in a psychologist conference, national level conference. I was given this topic of music and spirituality. I presented for 15 minutes. Many psychologists, they asked me questions. Ma'am, you are very good. But we see so many paradoxical personalities. They will be singing very nicely on the stage. That means they have not internalized the essence of the meaning of music. They might be technically good. Raga, swara, compositions, everything they might be singing. But the original essence of the meaning of music, they might not have understood at all. What to do? Unfortunately, this is the scenario. We have to go through that. At least if we get awareness, music can give so many qualities, is it? At least let me try. So we cannot change the world. It's better to change ourselves, which is very easy and which is within our capacity, right? You agree with me, no? Because it's easy for us to change. We cannot change anyone, even in the family. All of you are experienced. We cannot change anyone, and really, if we don't accept, there will be a lot of turmoil and conflict. So better we change ourselves. There are so many avenues. If you are really seeking for inner change, there are so many avenues which you will find. And you can channelize all your energy in a positive and creative and meaningful way for your inner growth and also for the growth of others, which is a beautiful process. And you will find a meaning in your life. Music really gives that. Music crosses the boundary of caste, class, religion, economic status, and geographical domain. The melody instills and energizes equality among all. Even a farmer on the farm, when he is plowing, he will be singing and he'll be very happy plowing. And we see on the railway station, so many people, they'll be sleeping, or some people will be singing also. It has no bar at all. Music is so divine. God doesn't have any discrimination at all. All our scriptures say that in the eyes of God, everyone is equal. All living creatures are equal. Only human beings, we make a differentiation or discrimination. Music belongs to the God category because it is the outcome of the divine force. It has no boundaries. According to their samskaras, their culture, their religion, they start enjoying music. And the last part is music and spirituality. As I told you, those who desire perfection in yoga may go for nada meditation, having abandoned all thoughts with a calm mind. So what happens, this Shankaracharya has told in Yoga Taravali. So why it is spiritually, when musician identifies himself with the vibrations of melody, I told you, 3 processes take place simultaneously: pranayama, concentration, and meditation. It's breathing exercise. If I sing, sa sa ri ri ga ga ri ri sa sa ri ri ga ga ma ma ri ri ga ga ma ma ga ga ri ri ga ga ma ma pa pa ga ga ma ma pa pa ma ma ga ga ma ma pa pa da da. In one breath, I sang 3 lines. It can be more if I want to do it more, if I want to increase my lungs capacity. With one single breath, I can expand the breathing, natural way of breathing. So it is pranayama. What happens in yoga, that's why ordinary music can be elevated to nada yoga. because through music, you can actualize self-realization. It brings your unity among the body, mind, and soul. In simple terminology, I can say that music and spirituality are two faces of a single coin because it gives blissful state of mind. And it makes you to realize divinity within yourself. If you want to sing one shloka or bhajan on Anjaneya, you will connect to Anjaneya. If you want to sing simple two lines on Rama, you can connect to Rama. You can connect to Ishvara. You can connect to any form which you like. So it is connecting to the divine within different forms, right? So it will really purify. The more you are towards music and for your inner self, elevation of your inner self, definitely your chitta shuddhi will happen. It will purify your thoughts. You will become more peaceful. You will become more understanding. You will start accepting life as it is, and you will start connecting to the divine. Especially as we grow old, Vanaprastha, most of us, if you are very young also, it's good only to know about all these things, because at least if you learn all this, if you know at a young age, your life will become very beautiful and meaningful, and you will be at peace. It promotes inner silence. After singing for 1 hour, I really feel like going to my inner self, silence. Feel like talking. I just want to be within myself. Abiding in myself that's what the spiritual Advaita says. Abide in yourself, realize who you are. That will happen in music very easily. Music, you listen to sometime, then you will become silent. You can go to sleep also. Normally, all meditative retreats are blended with suitable music. Playing because it elevates and intensifies the divine peaceful atmosphere. So there are so many margas prescribed in Bhagavad Gita. Now this one Raja Yoga, Bhakti Marga. Now this one Karma Marga, Gnana Marga. There is one more Nada Yoga. Nada Yoga, we have seen Nada Yogis. You take in Hindustani music, we have Mirabai, Tansen, which one, and Surdas, Kabir Das. So many saints are there who have contributed to the cause of music and who became one with the divine. They just wanted to become one with the divine. They were not after any materialistic pursuits. Same way here, Tyagaraja, Muthuswami Dikshar, Trinity, Shama Shastri, Purandaradasa, Kanakadasa, Basavanna, Vachanas, all, even our light music. We have Dara Bendre, Kuvempu. So many stalwarts have contributed to the field of music. And all of them have given wonderful message to human life, to make our life very meaningful, to live with peace, and to understand our purpose of life. So if we start understanding the meaning of compositions, definitely you can relate to me very well. Whether it is Tamil songs or Telugu songs or Hindi songs, English songs, it doesn't matter. But the conveying, the message, which is blended with melody and rhythm, that will have a holistic healing quality. That's why music is totally related to holistic health because of its healing qualities. Why it is holistic? Why it is related to physical health, social health, psychological health, spiritual health? I will take it up in my next session. Okay, there will be 5 sessions continuously, maybe after whenever they want me, depending upon my convenience. Also, you will be listening to rhythm, how it is related to our health, and also what is music therapy, how we are administering, and how you can also elevate, you can also contribute to this cause. Everything we will be covering in future sessions. I think I will stop now. we can have interactions sessions for another 15 minutes. You can ask me questions.
First of all, Dr. Meenakshi, it was very inspiring and wonderful session, and we all thoroughly enjoyed. And I have my first question. So, from your description, is it very important that somebody has to learn either instrument or music to have the holistic health, or I could be just a listener? Because that's a fundamental question out of all these slides I have. So you can answer that.
There are two types of medium. One is active therapy, passive therapy. Okay, active is I have learned for my kushi. It was my hobby, it was my passion, I learned. It is active. For you, you want to listen, but you have been listening and you enjoy whatever points I highlighted, you are already experiencing. But if you have the awareness, even by a passive listener, if you have the awareness of how it is related to my health, you can observe yourself. I'm listening to music. What are all the things I'm gaining the benefits? That will be good. If you learn even at this age, young age also, no problem. You can learn. I had an opportunity to address senior citizens forum at national level and international level. They invited me. All were 70 plus at national level. 180 senior citizens were there. So I spoke to them. I told them, even age is not the criteria. You start learning. 2 IAS officers from Delhi, they were very inspired. One was 78 and another was, I think, 75. I said, ma'am, can we learn? He said, please try. After 1 year, they gave me a personal message. You inspired us to learn music at this age. We started learning bhajans in Delhi. They found lot of benefits. They started enjoying, and even the family people, all the children, grandchildren, they started appreciating. And they could, connect to their inner self through music. I'm suggesting to all of you, if you want to learn, so many of us, what happens, we would have had interest when we were younger, but big opportunities might not be there when you were young. Due to so many factors, I couldn't learn. But age is not the criteria, I'm telling. And I feel that God has bestowed all faculties to all of us, unless and until we have some deformities. So you also have a vocal cord and voice. Balkrishna has got, Rajini has, every Mallika, Geeta Ramani, Gopal, Ram, all of you have got very good, you have a voice. You can talk. Try singing one line. I love myself. Simple one. See, you will start, actually, if you start nurturing, you can sing very well. For I really feel, my experience is all human beings can sing. And absolutely no blocks. Blocks are there in the mind. So fine. If you want to learn, be active, fine. If you want to listen with an awareness. Hope I have answered your question.
Yeah, very much. Thank you very much. And it's basically, I asked this question because if somebody has to listen to this, then they may be just thinking that I'm not a singer. Can I still get the benefit? That's a
definitely. By listening also, you can reap the benefits.
Madam, thank you. Okay, the query is open to all. Any one of you having any other doubt, please clarify it. Unmute and then ask question.
Show your beautiful faces. I would like to see.
And I seem to be the only one showing my beautiful face.
I felt very happy because you are giving good reactions.
Yeah, I thought it's for a speaker, it's so important to get some feedback. I thought since others were had stopped their video, I thought at least anyway, I was all focused. Ma'am, to tell you, it was absolutely delightful to listen to every word of what you were saying, and I could relate to every single word of what you said. I can tell you that.
Can you
within.
explain a little more how you could relate?
Okay, I do. I also came from a family of. I mean, everybody knew music, though no big names or anything, but everybody was singing and things like that. I learned music from my mother and later on some teachers when I was young. But I had given up music for the last 40 plus years, 40 years or so. And I got back to music after a long career in the IT industry. In fact, Sujata was my mentor, guide, everything in the IT industry. Okay, so I retired from my career, and when I am back in music now, I did my masters from Jain University. So I am like all into music now, body, mind, and soul into it.
Enjoying. Very good.
Absolutely.
Very nice. Very happy.
So that's why I was very inspired by what you were saying, and it kind of set me thinking on what more I can do in the field of music. So one of the thoughts I had, I will talk to you in person. I guess I don't want to take
Sure,
everybody.
sure, definitely. We
Yeah.
want more people, like I have started diploma in music therapy to create an understanding of music and holistic health, music as a therapeutic intervention, because we need more and more therapists. Unfortunately, there has been a lot of demand for music therapy, especially with in all arenas of life, problems are increasing health wise, and especially children with lot of behavioral issues and autism and ADHD, mental retardation. My God, I get maximum calls every day. Ma'am, we want music therapy. Can you imagine two parents are bringing their child from Whitefield to my Banshankari third stage. Weekly once they come because the child is 4 years old with autism. If some therapists are there nearby, definitely they can go to them. Now it's in infant stage. So
Yes.
it's my passion, whatever best I could do to train more people. Even Nandini has become a therapist. She's treating two children. I feel so happy. At least if you can be of some help, to address their needs who are very nearby. I'll really bow to you, because we need good services from musicians who can be more compassionate and who want to contribute something to music therapy.
Sure, ma'am. I'll talk to you.
Thank you.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
I'm
Rajni.
Rajni here.
Tell me, Rajini.
Your speech was very inspiring, ma'am.
Thank you.
I have a question.
Tell me.
And if a person is sick or something, how will you find that a person needs a music therapy? How do you come to a conclusion that he needs or she needs that
See,
music therapy?
okay. Supposing one person is sick, bedridden. Okay. So you will be, you know that he has got a lot of behavioral issues because of the sickness, because of helplessness. He'll be disturbed, no, mentally also, because of helplessness and because of the suffering, pain management. So the patient is there, you understand what the problem is and what likings he has. That is very important. Supposing he doesn't enjoy classical music, I should not administer. Depending upon the patient's interest, if you can make him relax, if you can make him, happy for some time, especially for pain management, music is very good. I'll just give an example. One of my friends, she was a high court judge. She passed away about 9 years back due to cancer. She was taking chemotherapy in HCG, and I used to sing for her almost 1 hour. She used to be on the treatment. First chemotherapy she took without music. Then she called me. She said, "Meenamma, why don't you sing for me?" I also offered. Definitely I can. You keep the phone on. I will sing for you. So chemotherapy was started, and I started singing for her, whatever she liked.
Oh,
She was telling, I never felt that medicine was going through my body. I never felt the discomfort at all. because my
Oh.
mind was completely focused towards your melodious singing. I
Okay.
enjoyed. At least she passed away. See, we cannot, we are not superhuman beings. At least we can make peaceful, make the client or the patient peaceful, joyful, forget pain for some time.
Yeah, you engaged her in music.
Either by listening, or if my mother, even before her death also, she could never respond to words. If I say Amma, she was closing her eyes. I started singing one composition, she started singing.
Mhm.
See how unconsciously it, subconscious level it goes, music. She had learnt, no, she was my first guru. I started singing Telisi Rama Chintanato Namamu. Immediately she started singing the Anupallavi.
Next line. Okay.
So
Yeah.
that much impact music will have.
Mhm. So it is my question. You've answered my question, ma'am. But is there any doctor, one who is doing this allopathy, will he suggest let the child go for
Very
like
few
that music?
doctors, because allopathy doctors, they don't, I mean, they're not aware. We should not blame them. They are not aware. But at least, many doctors say that in order to, improve the quality of your holistic health, you go to yoga, do some exercise,
Okay.
everything they say.
Like
You
that.
do dieting, you listen to good music, go to park, laughing clubs, everything nowadays doctors are telling. And we ourselves are aware of what we should do, right?
Mhm.
So, depending on whether the doctor says or not, what I want to say, Rajani, if a person is sick, what he likes or what she likes, you understand, and according to their interest, you start administering. You sing some film songs, or you dance if the person is able to move. So hold the hand and play some music and do some exercise, musical this thing. That will make them happy. Simple.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Who else?
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, good
Mallika.
afternoon, madam.
Oh,
I'm
Ibrahim.
Geeta.
Geeta Ramani.
Yes,
Oh,
that's right.
Yes, Geeta, tell me.
Yeah, we have been given to understand. We are from a musical family.
Hmm.
We have been given to understand that certain ragas have certain healing properties.
Correct.
Can you elaborate
I
a
will
bit
do
on
it in the next session. Raga
that?
therapy only I will take.
Okay, thank
My
you, ma'am.
husband will talk about Tala therapy. I will speak about Raga therapy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. Mallika, you had some question?
yes, really very, very inspiring speech, ma'am.
Thank you.
Really, thank you. I could relate each and every word. I have to thank my sister-in-law Rajini. She only sent me this link.
Very good.
I've got a
Join
great
all the
opportunity
sessions. I'll be
to
taking
hear
2
the
more
great.
sessions. Kindly
How I can relate to means after retirement, I am a retired assistant commissioner from Commercial Tax Department. See, after retirement, there is a very big vacuum in my life because I was busy in office work, and then my elders, elder people, great elders, they all passed away. My children settled, so a very big vacuum. At the time, I did MSc counseling and psychotherapy.
very
Even
good.
still, I'm thinking doing music therapy. So I'm very inspired.
You can
And
actually,
then.
Rajini, you can, Mallika, you can join the present course. Only one session is over. It's 1 year
Oh,
diploma course. I'll send you the details. You can join
sure.
now because it's online. Only 2 sessions in a month. It is for
Oh,
1 year. You will start understanding the depth of Indian music from holistic health perspective and as a therapeutic intervention. I am the course
okay.
director. There are already 18 students have joined. If you want, I'll
Sure,
send the
sure,
details. You can
sure,
join.
sure, sure. Sure, definitely. I'm just thinking doing PhD in music therapy. And I
Wow,
am now learning Hindustanic also. Yes, I'm just thinking.
very
I
good. I
think this
got
course
such
will be
wonderful
helpful.
young students.
Ma'am,
Really.
that was the other thing I was wanted to discuss also. What are the opportunities in this field for a research, for a PhD also?
Definitely. Actually, if you join my course, no, for 1 year, it's online. It's not taxing also. Only 2 sessions, 4 hours in a month. And I'll be inviting all great people throughout India because I was the secretary for Indian Music Therapy Association. I served. So I'm in touch
Super.
with almost all doctors, psychologists throughout India who are practicing music therapy. I'll be inviting all of them for the course as resource persons. So you will be exposed to great many people. Rajini, no?
This is a diploma course? Is it?
Diploma.
Mallika.
Mallika, and you
Diploma
also
course,
can
huh?
join. Huh?
Is it a diploma course?
It's a diploma in music therapy.
In the academy, which academy?
Online, Amma. It's online. It's from my Meera Center for Music Therapy, which is affiliated to the Light of Self Foundation, Sanskrit University, Karnataka Sanskrit University. It is affiliated. So, yeah.
Okay.
So the course definitely you will enjoy, and knowledge will be expanded.
Sure.
Like anything.
I would also.
Sure.
Actually, it started
1
about
year course.
1 month back. The 2 sessions only I have one that I can definitely revise for both of you, whoever joins.
Okay. Please send me the details.
Sujata, whoever wants to, you can share their number, or I can share the details. You can share with them.
Sure. Definitely. I will share the details to them so that who wants to connect, they will connect with you and then take it further. Okay.
Sure, ma. Sure.
Any more questions?
Anybody can join, ma'am.
Anybody can join, definitely. If you want to really, work for the no music from therapeutic perspective, definitely you can join.
I have completed my MSc Counseling in Psychotherapy in TNOA, Tamil Nadu Open University.
Who is this?
2 years back. I'm Mallika King. I have completed my MSc Counseling and Psychotherapy in Tamil Nadu Open University.
Okay. Good only. You can become a very effective music therapist.
I think this course will be useful to do my PhD, I think.
Definitely it will be useful. You will get a lot of knowledge.
Okay. Yes.
Any more questions?
Even if you recommend me the university for a PhD also, I will be very happy.
Definitely. I'll do that.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, one more question, please. Can we ask?
Keli.
Yeah. Can mental disorders like schizophrenia, etc., be cured by music therapy?
I told you I have cured. I can very confidently and very happily tell you that I have cured one schizophrenia patient. Of course, it depends upon the degree. If it is too much, very difficult, along with the medications, this has to be supplemented to increase their well-being. Okay. If the degree is mild, definitely we can cure.
Thank you.
Any more questions?
Anybody is having any clarity, still you have time, because before we start on the next session, you can still have questions, or you can just send it by chat or message, WhatsApp message. We can forward it to her. So can we end the session, madam?
Sure, ma. Sure.
Okay. Anyway, it's really a pleasure to have you here today, and it was really very, insightful for all of us. And I think definitely some of us can start practicing some of the aspects what we have stated. As you said, whether we can sing or dance or whatever performance we can do, we will keep trying and then see how best we could really come out of our own shell. and wishing you all the best. And all the members, those who were present here, hope you all enjoyed thoroughly. And we will just wait for further session. And thank you very much from Balakrishnan and Sujata Balakrishnan.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Have a
It was
nice
ve-
evening, all of you.
I really enjoyed myself with being with all of you. So much energetic and so much interest and involvement you showed in the session. I was very, very happy, really.
Our pleasure, ma'am.
Yeah. Thank
Thank
you.
you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you,
Thank
ma.
you.
Thank you. Thank you, Balu. Thank you, Sujata. Thank you, Nandini.
Thank you.
Thank
For
you.
introducing Balakrishnan for me.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank